What's going on, guys? My name's Theoatrix, and today I'm counting down the top 10 most profitable Slayer tasks of 2025. The 10th most profitable Slayer task is a Dagonoth's task, and while defeating the regular Dagonoths isn't very profitable, if you complete your task at the Dagonoth Kings, you can make a decent chunk of cash. The Dagonoth Kings drop the Fremenic rings, with a fairly common 1 in 128 drop rate too. Currently, if you get everything on rate, the max GP per hour is 2.8 mil, but that does assume that you have the Fremenic Elite Diary for the noted Dagonoth bone drops. Without the bones, your profit gets slashed by 900k per hour, where the maximum then becomes 1.9 mil. As a whole, it's possible to get around 20k Slayer XP per hour with good stats and gear, but even low-level players can profit big from a Dagonoth's task, and that's done by safe spotting Rex. Rex drops the most valuable ring of the Kings, the Berserker ring, currently worth 4.5 mil. Jagex recently buffed the Abyssal Sire, which makes Abyssal Demons now the 9th most profitable Slayer task in the game. They made Sire more profitable and also better XP per hour, now sitting at 20 to 25k Slayer per hour. Currently, it's 3 mil GP profit an hour at max efficiency, with unsireds converting to unique loot, including Abyssal Daggers, Whips, and Bludgeon pieces. Number 8 on this list is a Greater Demons task. And while Greater Demons themselves aren't really that profitable, you can defeat Tormented Demons. This has no real Slayer requirements, other than the completion of the Wild Gothic Sleeps quest. Currently, Tormented Demons bring in around 3.5 mil an hour at max efficiency, while providing close to 60k Slayer XP per hour. With this very high Slayer XP rate, Tormented Demons are worth defeating over regular Greater Demons. And that's mostly also due to their loot, like the Tormented Synapse, worth 26 mil, or the Burning Claw drop, worth 2 mil. The 7th most profitable Slayer task right now is a Hellhounds task, completing it at Cerberus. This requires 91 Slayer, but currently brings in 3.7 mil an hour if you get everything on the drop rate. Cerberus drops the Boot Crystals, where currently the most valuable is the Primordial Crystal, worth 22 mil. It's dropped at a rate of 1 in 520 per crystal, although players do commonly end up going dry for the crystal they want, and Cerberus's profit is very reliant on these crystals because the regular drops aren't great. As a whole, Cerb is about 30k Slayer XP per hour, and while the regular drops aren't great, some players do get extremely lucky with multiple primordial crystals in a row. At number 6 on this list is the first non-boss Slayer monster, and that is defeating Revenants. You can get a Revenants task from the Wilderness Master, Krystilia, with no Slayer requirement at all. And currently, if you get everything on the drop rate and you kill Revs efficiently, you can expect to make around 4 mil profit per hour. And this is only partially due to the uniques, like the Crossbow or the Vigorous Chainmace, because Revenants also drop a range of regular drops that are worth a lot of money. A task here can be somewhat low effort and easy to do, but it is one of the most heavily PK'd areas in the entire game. In the number 5 spot, we have a Blue Dragons task, where defeating Vorkath can net up to 4 mil profit per hour using the Dragon Hunter Lance. There's no Slayer level requirement to fight Vorkath, but you do need to complete the Dragon Slayer 2 quest, which does have some high requirements. Vorkath has a few notable drops, including the Skeletal Visage, Draconic Visage, the Dragon Bone Necklace, and Vorkath's head. But Vorkath's regular drops and his bones are worth quite a bit of money, and they're actually the main factor of the 4 mil an hour profit. The 4th most profitable Slayer task right now is a Black Demons task, where you can fight demonic gorillas for around 4 mil GP per hour. They drop Zenyte shards at a rate of 1 in 300, which currently sell for 16 mil. To fight demonics, you do need to complete Monkey Madness 2. and that does have a level 69 Slayer requirement. And demonic gorillas are slower XP per hour than their regular Black Demon counterpart. So if you're going for the fastest XP, you can just cannon Black Demons normally. The third most profitable Slayer task right now is completing a Hydra's task at the Alchemical Hydra. This has the highest Slayer requirement out of any monster on this list, requiring level 95 Slayer to defeat. Currently, Hydra can bring in 4.5 mil an hour with decent stats and gear, and Hydra's most valuable drop is the Hydra Claw, worth 61 mil right now. The Hydra boss also provides essential Iron Man upgrades for your account, as well as decent alchable loot, and a lot of the hourly profit comes from the consistent drops rather than the big ticket items. The second most profitable Slayer task is completing a Spider's task, which you can get from the Wilderness Master or from Turael. You can fight Venenatus or Spindle on a Spider's task, and this currently brings in 5.5 mil an hour if you get everything on the drop rate. Spindle drops the Voidwaker gem, worth 23 mil right now, and there's a range of other valuable drops you can get. Being a Wilderness boss, Venenatus and Spindle are also very common PK spots, so you can't really expect to survive long out there, but with a team or with anti-PK gear, you might keep your loot. And lastly, the most profitable Slayer task in the game right now is completing an Araxites task at Araxor. This has a level 92 Slayer requirement and currently brings in over 6 mil GP profit per hour. The notable drops include the Araxite Fang, worth 48 mil, or the Noxious Halberd pieces, worth around 20 mil a piece. Overall, Araxor is very profitable right now, and it has a lower Slayer requirement than things like Hydra. It also provides excellent upgrades for an Iron Man, and Araxor is relatively easy to kill with certain strategies. Now, to finish the video, I have one honorable mention, which could actually top the Araxor profit rate, and that is receiving a boss task with the Like a Boss Slayer reward. At bosses like Vardorvis, it's possible to reach profit rates nearing 8 mil an hour, although you won't always get a Vardorvis task, which makes this an honorable mention. Some of the bosses have pretty low profit rates, and some of them are in the millions per hour. Anyways, those were the top 10 most profitable Slayer tasks right now. If you want to support my channel and upgrade your setup, consider getting yourself a Slayer gaming mousepad from the Creator Crafted store. The design was drawn by the legendary Rune Crafted, and it's easily one of the best designs I've ever seen on a mousepad. So to get one, head to creatorcrafted.com or click the link in the description, and you can use the coupon code Theo to get 10% off your order. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to leave a like and subscribe to my second channel for more old school content. Thanks for watching.